Hello. So you're probably here because you want to find out a little bit more about Sarah G coaching, what happens inside of the program, and how I can actually help you. So SGC is built upon the SGC Balanced Body Method, and I'm going to explain how it works in just a minute. But this method brings strength training and food freedom together. People think we can't have it all, but we can. And it's built for women that are ready, who are ready to feel confident inside and out. And I'm going to elaborate further on who is right for this program and who isn't. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to build strength, drop body fat, and feel confident in your clothes again over the next 90 to 120 days. This is where you will start to see results. And it's using the SGC Balanced Body Method without restricting your social life or spending hours in the gym. So I want to start off by just sharing a little bit about me. And there's my face there. So I've been a coach over the last 5 years. I founded SGC in 2023, so that's when I went fully online. And I've helped so many women transform their lives, not just their bodies, not just their mindset, not just help them with their relationship with food, but change their lifestyles. I know exactly what it feels like to feel like nothing works. I've put my hands in Google when I first started my journey to how to lose weight. And I really had to educate myself on what is healthy, what is real life. And I've been there, I've tried it, I've done it all. I've been from a weight loss journey to a weight gain journey, and here I am today. So I know what it feels like to feel stuck, overwhelmed, frustrated by restriction and burnout. And then I've completed marathons, multiple half marathons, a couple of high roxes. I've trained in CrossFit. I'm a former ex-dancer, and I feel like I've dabbled in a lot of things. So I know how to train hard and train smart as well. And then this year, I've got a little sausage named Dora, which you've probably seen blasted all over my Instagram. But so I don't waste your time, this video is only for women who are sick of constantly restricting the foods they love, who are struggling to feel confident in their body. And SGC is for women who are committed, hardworking, and ready to give this their all. I don't want people just to be like, oh, I'll try that out. No, I want everything from you. So this isn't for you if you are always too busy. If that is your number one excuse of life is just too busy, you blame others for your lack of progress, or you're not actually ready to put the hard work in. So feel free to click off now. I won't waste your time. There is so much content on my Instagram that will help you start your journey. And maybe you just need to learn a little bit more about myself, about my ethos, about my coaching and how I do things and how I achieve long-lasting results. So go watch that and then come back here. So if you're watching this, I know you've probably already tried a lot of fad diets. You've maybe been on Slimming Wild. You know you've been cutting out carbs or doing endless cardio. You're starting over constantly, right? And it hasn't got you the results that you want for the long term or what you was hoping for. And honestly, that's okay. I've been there. Most of the women who find my content have been there. My clients who I work with have been there. And yeah, I went through exactly the same thing. So here is a little bit about my journey. Of course, beforehand, before these pictures were taken, I went on a weight loss journey. I started puberty very, very young. I looked different to other girls my age. We were girls at that point, and I very quickly developed a woman's figure. I was tall, but now I'm short. So I just developed really quickly, and I just hated the feeling of being different. Whereas now I absolutely love myself, and I can say hand on my heart that I do love myself. But that takes time to build that. And that's what led me on to wanting to be skinny. And that didn't help me build confidence whatsoever. It led to mood swings, low self-worth, and eventually I started to have irregular periods, and I wasn't in a healthy way. I was far from being healthy. So that led me on to my weight gain journey. I rebuilt my relationship with food. I've always had I don't know what the word is, but I've always had a soft spot for nutrition. I loved learning about it at school, and I was far from educated. And now, obviously, I have learnt how to build a good relationship with food, and began working on my confidence from the inside out. Confidence doesn't come from your appearance or from the outside. It truly comes from within. And that's what we work on at SGC. And yes, I now help women to do the same without restriction, extremes, or shame. I help women become more confident from the inside out, because that's how I found my confidence and how I started my journey. So the reason why restrictive diets, fad plans, and all or nothing challenges never work is because they're not sustainable. You might stick to them for a few weeks, but real life always gets in the way. You don't learn how to navigate the year all round. They often lead to binge eating or feeling completely out of control around food. Again, you're not educating yourself around the foods that you're putting in your body. You're following a plan, a set plan for a short amount of time that's going to get you to short-term results. That's why on SGC we focus on the long term. And worst of all, these diets, plans, challenges trap you in a constant cycle of starting over again on Monday. They make you restrict during the week. As soon as the weekend comes, as soon as a social occasion comes, you're going all in. Whereas SGC operates differently. We focus on the long-term results, no quick fixes. We set daily non-negotiables that fit into real life. It's not overwhelming. It's just a little add-on that's going to get you long-lasting results. And we will always include the food you love without guilt, without restriction, because life wouldn't be life without the foods we love. So most importantly, SGC tailors your training and nutrition to busy women just like you, so you can finally feel confident, strong, and in control again. So you're probably thinking it's impossible to lose 5 to 10 kg without cutting out the food you love or doing hours of cardio. And honestly, most women think the same thing. Even when I started, I thought that was the only answer, to cut out foods and train as hard as I could. But the truth is that approach isn't the answer. And that's what keeps you stuck. That's what's keeping you going round in this endless cycle. So before we dive straight into the value, I just want to assure you that you can lose body fat, build strength, and actually feel confident, not just in your clothes, but in your body, without having to deal with any of that. And here is exactly why. Michelle, she is 38, a hairdresser, 2 children, stuck in the all or nothing mindset, lost in terms of her nutrition. She lacked confidence in her physique. On SGC, she has lost 15 kg. This is from when she started, and this is to now. This was after having her second child, and this is her now. She has built her dream body, feels confident, in control, strong, and this is all through the SGC Body Confidence Method, which I'll explain in a little bit. Hayley, 47, mum of 2, office job. She still is suffering with perimenopausal symptoms, but that was the reason why she's come to me, because of the stubborn belly fat sometimes that perimenopausal symptoms can cause, and she was following a very restrictive diet. On SGC, I have managed to get her eating more and lose 10 kg through the SGC Body Confidence Method. She now feels confident enough to wear crop tops in the gym and has truly learnt how to fuel her body optimally, properly for her exercise that she does each week. Hayley is a very active woman, and her restrictive diet was far from fueling her body for what she needs, let alone the changes that are going through her body right now. And another client transformation is Joanna. Joanna is 28, a project manager in London. And before starting SGC, she lacked body confidence. She blamed her 9 to 5, blamed that for the lack of time. And she didn't really want to go in the gym. She knew she had to exercise, but she didn't really know where to start. By following the SGC Body Confidence Method, she managed to lose 7 kg. She feels confident, not just in her body, but to be able to strength train in the gym 3 times a week. She was running as well. And she finally found a routine that not just overwhelms her, but fits her 9 to 5. She feels energized. She's not tired. And just 3 times a week. And she's got the transformation that she got. Absolutely amazing. So the reason why you're feeling stuck is because you've been doing it alone. You haven't had real support. You don't have the system, the method that these clients have and my other clients have. You're missing the model that actually works and supports you and your lifestyle. And you've tried quick fixes rather than long-term solutions. So that's why I built the SGC Body Confidence Method. It's a proven method that changes everything. It changes your lifestyle. It has helped 1,000 women just like you, and it's going to help you next. It's simple, it's effective, and it's tailored to your lifestyle. All of these women have different training plans, different ways of communicating with me. It's specific to you, and you don't have to do this alone anymore. I've got you. I'm going to support you through this. So the SGC method is built upon 3 different pillars: strength-focused training, guilt-free eating, and consistent daily habits. This is what's going to help you long-term and build long-lasting results as well. So the strength-focused training, I only ask for a minimum of 2 times a week. If you can do more than that, I will plan more, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a week if you really wanted to. But if all I'm asking is you to try and find 2 sessions a week from the home or the gym to move your body, but to put some sort of resistance on your body. The sessions last 30 to 60 minutes. I know you live a busy life. So do I. So do my other clients, whether they've got children, whether it's a busy job. We are all busy. So I don't believe in sessions over 60 minutes. I want to be in that gym, out that gym. That's exactly how I train and get my results. And we focus on progressive overload. I won't explain this here, but it is essentially making sure that we're building strength each week. And I make sure you do that because I'm writing your plans for you. Guilt-free eating. So essentially this is flexible dieting, or you might have heard of the 80-20 approach. I change my wording depending on the client and how it works for you. But you will never have to miss a social occasion. I don't want you to feel guilty about enjoying your birthday, fancying a coffee and a cake. You shouldn't be feeling guilty over that, because each day you are focusing on whole foods. You are focusing on a diet that suits you, and you know that you're eating the right amount for your lifestyle, for your training, for you to just live, okay? You don't even need to work out in a day. You need to eat the right amounts just to live. So there is an in-app meal tracker, and that's how I keep you accountable. That's how I look over my clients. And I really try and educate my clients through the foods that they're eating. I want to elevate your diet. I don't agree with set meal plans. I'm here to elevate your diet rather than what I eat, what other people eat. There is no one size fits all, and we work out what is right for you. So no more feeling guilty after a meal out or what we call a cheat meal. There is no such thing as good and bad on SGC. And lastly, consistent daily habits. On SGC, I drive that we need to keep making just 1% changes, being 1% better than the day before. Because if you keep doing that, if you keep adding on these little 1%, that's why my results are big, okay? We set daily non-negotiables. I've listed a few examples, but everyone's non-negotiables are different. It's not, I need to hit 10K steps. It's not that at all. Yes, I want you to have a step count or focus on getting a few more walks here and there, but it suits your lifestyle and to what you can manage, okay? And you should be doing this. This should be achievable at your busiest times. Yeah, I'm smiling because some people say you're either just too busy, now is not the right time. If you set daily non-negotiables, these should be fitting into your lifestyle at your busiest times of the year. And I help you navigate the whole year round. I help you navigate Christmas, holidays, birthdays. I will help you navigate all of those and keep your results. And that's why I achieve long-term lasting results. Okay. And that's how SGC is built upon. So if you are a hard-working woman who's tried starting over and want to rebuild your relationship with food and finally build lasting body confidence in 90 to 120 days without giving up the food you love or spending hours in the gym, go ahead and book in a call. I will put a link below, which is where you can do that. And we will go over where you're at now, where you want to get to, and if we are a good fit for each other, then we can get started. Again, this is only for women who are serious about building strength, losing body fat, and creating real food freedom and confidence. So if you're not that, then please go ahead, watch my content, watch what I believe in, watch how I do things, and then consider booking in a call with me and we can get straight into action from there. So from here, there's really only two directions we can go. Option one is you take what I've shared in this video, go ahead and try it yourself. Spend time testing it, tweaking it to fit you, and trying out a system that works for you and your lifestyle. And if you're someone who loves to doing that solo, that's totally fine. I'm happy for you to go and use what you've learned from this today with you. Or we can jump on a call. I'll show you how we can fast track that process with a proven personalized plan built around you, your lifestyle, and what actually works long term, so that you don't have to keep tweaking things and questioning whether you're doing it right or second guessing yourself and hoping that something sticks or works and potentially seeing results. You know you will see results in the next 90 days, across the next 90 to 120 days. So if that sounds like you, if option two sounds like you are 100% ready to go. And let's get that call booked in because I would love to chat to you. You are ready. So if you never want to worry about constantly starting over every Monday, cutting out your favorite foods to make some sort of progress, spending hours doing workouts you don't really enjoy, remember, that's how my client started as well. Michelle went from giving it all or nothing to losing 15 kg and feeling strong in her body again. Hayley went from restricting food to losing weight from her belly to eat, or finding it hard to lose weight from her belly to eating more, losing 10 kg and can now wear sports bras in the gym. And Joanna, who stopped blaming time and her job for not being able to lose weight, to now enjoying a consistent gym routine and loving her body. So if you never want to worry about that again and you relate to some of my clients here, then the link is down below to book in your call, and I can't wait to make this a reality for you. So what would it mean to finally achieve your goal? What would that do for you? Imagine waking up, loving what you see in the mirror, feeling strong and confident in your body, and having complete food freedom, no guilt, no restriction. Imagine what that feels like. And sometimes that feels impossible to imagine that, especially if you've been stuck like this for years. But what if SGC could fix this real problem? The constant restriction, the all or nothing mindset, the negative self-talk that's been holding you back for years. What if SGC could fix that? What would that change for you? Because the truth is, that transformation is just the beginning. And it's exactly what we do inside SGC, following the SGC Balanced Body Method. Your next step is booking in that call below, and let's do this.